Afternoon, everybody. Just getting things ready. And Melly and Xanax. Man, you guys are having a war on in chat, aren't you? Hopefully I've got everything ready, or just about. Hey y'all, hopefully you can see me, you can hear me, and nope, my cameras are working. Hey y'all. So we're going to be cooking today from the Fallout 4 cookbook. I have made some recipes from this, including the Nuka-Cola, which the sugar content is so high it rots your teeth as you're drinking it. So none of that nasty stuff. So let me turn off this one set of music and we can go to our normal cooking stream music. Hopefully, oh yeah, the Swedish chef was going to show up today, but he got eaten by a Mirelurk, so you're stuck with me. So anyway, I actually was going to get a Fallout jumpsuit to wear, and I couldn't get it delivered in time. It's actually arriving tomorrow, believe it or not. So, God, I think my eyesight's going. I need to blow up the text again just to see what you guys are saying. Well, I cleared it. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so. Okay, Melly and Xanax, Melly and Xanax, Melly and Xanax, Melly and Xanax. Oh my god. Okay. Hi, Alshron. We were always here. Yep. Voice, oh my god, it sounds so clear. Well, it's a good mic, I guess. Thank you. True, you like your teeth, yes. Oh yeah. Those are stock photos that I found. Not necessarily from the cookbook, but they're close. So, again, you can hear me, you can see me, you can hear the music, right? Everything is working? Good, because I always have to bring everything down to the kitchen to get it to work right. So, we're going to start with the first course. That's the appetizer. And we are doing the Yum Yum deviled eggs. Deviled eggs, yes. Of course, in the Fallout universe, basically they're preserved in 200-year-old packages and still edible, believe it or not. So, we need to... Computer, turn off the alarm.
There are no alarms on this device, but you have 6 alarms on Office.
Computer.
Would you like to camp?
Stop. Sorry, I thought I heard an alarm going off. Okay, so we need to start with our eggs, and we've got some nice little brown eggs here. We're going to do 6 of them. So we need to go ahead, put them in a pot, water, boil them. We'll get that started. And while we're doing that, we can also start working on some of the other things for the Deathclaw Wellingham. And I don't know about you guys, always put in a pinch of salt into your water. Maybe more than a pinch. And we'll get that started. Hey, Bowser. Get in a chair. Good boy. Okay. So, let's see. For the eggs, miso paste. I brought that out. Yes, miso paste. And then we have... Oh, thanks for the host, Xanax. Then we have the coriander. I think I have all my spices out. It's a coriander. Coriander. And then the cumin. Cumin. Turmeric. Turmeric. And mustard. Cayenne pepper. Where's the cayenne pepper? I know I had it out. Man, now shoot. Okay. So the ground fennel. We're going to have to grind some fennel. And the herbs. So wait a minute. Cloves. That must be for something else. And the anise. No, that's cardamom pods. I'm getting all my stuff mixed up here. So I am missing cayenne pepper. Thought I had it out. See, I thought I was prepared, but apparently not. Cayenne pepper. No, shit. This is the cayenne pepper. So I'm at the turmeric. It's the turmeric I don't have out. Ah, that's it. Sorry guys, a little unprepared as usual. Here we go, ground turmeric. I thought I had everything all set and out and ready, but I didn't. So, there's all the makings. Of course, we need mayonnaise. Now. Okay, and the chives for the topping. Sometimes for topping versus like chives, which is what this recipe calls for, I actually use paprika. And I use this mild paprika from Spain for my normal deviled eggs, but we're going to follow the cookbook recipe. So, let's see here. Hey, Cheeky. Not a problem. Hope you feel better, Cheeky. Drink vodka, it helps. Okay. So it does call for ground fennel. We don't have any ground fennel. We just have fennel seeds. So we are going to grind some of that while the eggs are heating up. Fennel seeds. Seed. So how's everybody's Sunday today? Hoping you're all having a good day. Yes, vodka, vodka, vodka. Actually, one of the recipes calls for 1/4 cup of vodka. And I just about have 1/4 cup left of non-infused, and we're going to use that. It's either for the pears or for the Wellington. I forget which. So, we are going to grind some fennel, and we're going to use our mortar and pestle here. Hopefully, oh, I clicked on something. What did I click on? There we go. Okay. Put the mouse out of the way. Okay. Probably be cleaning it a bit. Yeah. Parents will be here soon. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you have a good walk, Mally, and dinner. So let's see. For the fennel, we need 1/4 teaspoon, so not a lot. So 1/4. We will grind that puppy up. Get it ready. Where do I do it from my bowl? Wish I could have found some really ground fennel, but I couldn't find any. So I figured this will work by grinding it up really good. Hopefully you can see that. It's grinding slowly. By the way, this is my favorite mortar and pestle. Nice solid granite. Okay, that is grinding up pretty good. Couple of pieces left. Okay. Come on. Hopefully this should be about a quarter teaspoon. We should have done more. That should work. Okay. Yeah, a little rough, but you can see it's ground pretty good. So let's see. While the eggs are, let's get everything ready. Okay, cover. Oh, cover with a lid. Oh, I don't cover the eggs with a lid. Okay. So yeah. Stove. Yep. Cut the egg in half. Okay. There we go. Move the contents to a bowl with ice cubes. Right. Cut eggs. Right. Yep. Okay. Place the egg yolks in a mayo and miso. Then add the coriander, the cumin, the turmeric, the mustard, cayenne, and okay. So we can get all the rest of the spices ready. So the coriander is also a quarter teaspoon. And then what's the next? Cumin. Where's the cumin? Cumin is I can barely see that. Half a teaspoon. We'll do 2/4. Okay. And turmeric. We get the industrial size turmeric here. And that is 1/4. Okay. Computer, set egg timer for 8 minutes. Okay.
Timer, 8 minutes.
So the mustard.
Starting now.
Mustard is another half. Okay, cayenne is 1/4. Again, industrial size. Bought this for chilies and stuff. Okay, the ground fennel, which is already in there. And that was coriander, cumin, turmeric, mustard, cayenne, and fennel. Okay, and seasoned to taste with salt and pepper. So we'll put in a pinch of just normal table salt. And a little dash of pepper. Come on. Mix that all up. I think you can see this, yep. Of course, this will get mixed in with the mustard and the miso paste. I'm sorry, mayonnaise and miso paste. And by the way, it turns out I didn't sprain my ankle, I just bruised it severely. So I'm actually walking on it again, though gingerly. Okay, and then of course, minced chives for garnishing. So we need to mince a little bit of chives here. And since we're only doing 6 eggs, so 12 deviled, really don't need more than maybe 3 of these. This back in the fridge. the way, I was going to be drinking some Nuka-Cola for the show, but all I could find was this cheap knockoff stuff. So it's not the real thing. It's some imitator, you know, not even blue and radioactive. Okay. So mince that up. Actually, let's get rid of you. Hopefully I'm not missing too much in chat. Mel, I'll be right back. Okay, took my meds and dimmed the screen. Should be free for... Well, you may want to turn off the screen on your laptop too, Cheeky. I mean, headaches, any light. So, oh yeah, deviled eggs are good, Melly. Try turning on the blue screen filter on the PC too. Sometimes that helps. Oh, that's good. Slice of pizza my mother made. Rare treat. Good. So, oh no, when did that happen? Oh, the ankle? It was during Aries Cobra Kai's birthday stream last Saturday morning. Let's just say I tripped and fell after some infused vodka shots. No judging. So fell and twisted my left ankle. Believe it or not, 9 years to the month from when I fell and fractured my right ankle. And yes, alcohol was involved with that too. So, again, no judgments. But it just seems like it's severely bruised, not sprained, no fracture. And of course I fell on my hands, so, you know, the pads right here under your thumbs, they've been stinging for the last 5 to 6 days. Only now are they not hurting so much, except when I press on them too much. So we'll get some minced stuff there. Almost done. Computer, what's the timer at?
You have 3 minutes and 10 seconds left on your egg timer.
Okay. Thank you. Yep. I'll make sure the cameras are set. I'm not used to doing this in front of a camera, just used to just doing it. So. Okay. So we almost got that ready. Let's get our, let's see, bowl ready for the eggs. Should work. Oh, I've still got 2 minutes, so let's wait and not put the ice on it until then. So the eggs, we need to let those cool for, let's see, a couple minutes. Fill the bowl with, yeah. Use timer. Once the timer right, immediately take the pot off stove, place it under cold running water, move the contents to a bowl with ice cubes, carefully remove the shells, right? And actually, I can probably do that here. Well, not under running water, sorry. I don't have the camera set over the sink, and there's a reason for that, trust me. The sink is not pretty. So, the cameras are strategically only showing you the clean-ish portions of the kitchen, if you know what I mean. So, let's see. Can we start on the Wellington yet? Toss the pork, okay. So I need to cut up the deathclaw shoulder into cubes and mix it in with the flour and other stuff. So yeah, let's not get started on that. Not when we only have a couple minutes to go. So, for deviled eggs, I've actually got this cheese cutting board, and this works wonders for slicing through a hard-boiled egg versus using a knife, which sometimes sticks. Even a thin, like, fillet knife, or especially a carving knife like this. Well, not carving, but chopping knife. They just don't work that well. So, hang on. I need to go grab a towel.
Your egg timer is done.
Here. Stop timer. Okay, so when your timer's done on the eggs, got some dish towels to help throw them off with. Let's go ahead and get our ice bath ready. Water on the ice. Our ice bath. Our eggs. Okay. And okay. And this recipe, see, normally I let them sit for a few minutes. Immediately take, okay, and place them in the cool running water. Move the contents to the bowl, right? Carefully remove the eggs from the shells. Well, it doesn't actually say under the running water, which is usually what I do. So let's try this method. And we're going to need another bowl. Let's see. Yeah, who hasn't hurt themselves under influence? Oh wow, cheeky, 3 times. Yeah, I got a plate and screws in my right ankle due to my fracture. That's my only break, and actually it was a fracture, not a true break. So that's the only one I've gotten in all my years. Must be retry. I think when you need to do some things because the camera, as opposed to normally just doing. Yep. Okay, so Nuka-Cola knockoff. So supposedly, if you peel a deviled egg under running water, it works real good, but I guess this may work. Sometimes they still stick. I think you can see it. Yep. Apparently the water getting under the shell as you peel it helps. And possibly the cold water, I'm assuming, makes it contract a little bit, freeing it up from the shell. Not sure. Just don't want to get too impatient, then you start getting divots out of the egg white. This is the most tedious part of deviled eggs, but if you like them, it's worth it. Whew, that water's cold. Okay. And there's our first egg. Oh, that's right. Need a tray for them. Careful even with this ankle moving around, especially when I have to step over stuff. I don't want to twist it. So we got a nice little container here to store the eggs in. So that's what we're going to put them in once we slice them up. So let's finish peeling them. Oh, thought I heard the stove going. But it's the fan on the laptop that's so loud. Sounds like a burner. Okay, these are peeling fairly good. Could be the quality of the egg too. These are fairly fresh. The older the eggs, the best they'll cook. And, you know, basically just not be edible, obviously. Yeah, got a little divot out of the top. And this one doesn't appear to be coming off as smooth as the other, especially on the ends. Got a couple small divots, but that's good. Yep. Just want to make sure you guys can see everything. I'd hate to be doing something off the camera. Not like peeling eggs is like earth-shattering exciting. But then again, everybody has a fetish. You just never know. There could be somebody out there right now getting all hot and bothered by these eggs. Just going to town. You just never know. Ooh. It's kind of like a foot fetish. I just don't get it. But then again, I guess some of my fetishes, they may not get. I can do. There, that egg came out nice. 3 down, 3 to go. And my fingers are getting cold. Ooh, it's a nice little speckled egg. Unfortunately, Whole Foods, which is one of the Amazon places that I order a lot of my food from, they're into all this health stuff. So you can't get like normal white eggs. They're all brown eggs, and even milk, it's hard to get like good old vitamin D milk from them. It's all organic and supposedly healthy and blah, 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 blah. I'll eat anything. Usually the unhealthy tastes better. Of course, we all kind of know that, huh? Versus the healthy stuff, maybe not. Yeah, these are peeling nicely. I have to work on my cooking stream playlist. It's the same one I've been using for the last 2 streams. But I kind of like it. It's kind of uppity a little bit. Okay, there we go. Notice how the ice is melted, even in the cold water, due to the heat of the eggs. It really did suck the heat out. Actually, these are the nicest peeled eggs I've done in a while. I think I did let them sit in the ice water for like 10 minutes, which is probably not a good idea. Just start peeling them immediately. Come on. Getting impatient and trying to take off bigger chunks, but that one worked out well. We have 1 left to go. Hey Nikki, how you doing? We are cooking from the Fallout 4 cookbook, and our appetizer is the very well-known Yum Yum Deviled Eggs. Except I'm not breaking open the 200-year-old package of eggs, which are still edible. I'm actually making them from scratch. but I'm following their recipe and using all their spices. Nothing too drastic about it. In fact, the appetizer, the Yum Yum deviled eggs, and the mulled pears, which is the dessert, I mean, it's based upon the mute fruit from Fallout, but nothing too drastic in either two of those. Now, the Deathclaw Wellingham, the main course, that's going to be interesting. It's basically a Deathclaw pot pie. Should be good. Just making them in ramekin bowls and cooking them in the oven with the vegetables. Okay, so that's our eggs. Got those all done. Get them kind of dried off a bit. And we'll go ahead and slice them up. Put them in our container so we can make that filling. And like I was saying earlier, I use this cheese cutter to cut them in half because the thin wire does a really good job. Still a little egg yolk in there, but that's not going to hurt anybody. Okay. Ooh, that one came out nice and clean. Yep, I think you can see all this. Yep. Obviously, you just want to make sure you clean this cheese board after cutting the eggs. There's a little bit of film on the wire. It needs to be wiped off and then scrape out the center. Aw, thanks for the biddies. Oop. Okay. So, as soon as we get these done... Whoa, oh, I just sliced into one of my eggs. Shoot. After we get these done, we will start in on the Deathclaw Wellington, because that's going to have to go in the oven to cook. And then while that's cooking, we can start in on our mulled pears. And basically, yeah, you can see above the camera views, I've got like 3 rotating pictures of the closest I could find to these recipes. Some from Fallout, some unfortunately not. I thought about maybe just taking pictures from the cookbook, and I just didn't have time to do that. Okay. Get that all cleaned out. So we were done with this. Actually got a nice baker's rack over there. I wish it was big enough and clean enough I could bake and cook off it. But it's basically, excuse me, it's basically just mainly spice and food storage. And as I said at the start of this, while I have made some recipes from this cookbook, I have not made these 3. So these are new, even though I've done deviled eggs before. So, okay, we need to do... Oh, right. So it says for this... Yeah. The bowl with the mayonnaise and the miso paste. So we got the miso, only 1 tablespoon, and then half a cup of the mayo. Which this is 12 ounces, so a cup is 8, so 4 ounces, so about 1/3 of this. So we're going to guesstimate. And that's about right. Now it is. Okay. Miso paste. Ooh. Miso Master Organic Miso. Now certified plastic neutral. I guess I'm doing right. Not big into miso Had to order this. Come on, get it. Ooh. So I don't know if anybody's done miso before. That's what it is. Yum. Okay, everybody. Mally's getting a shower. Enjoy. Okay. Actually, this almost looks pre-cut up. Almost like it's in portions. Well, it says a tablespoon, so we're going to say that's a tablespoon. Put this back in the fridge along with the mustard mayo. Okay. So basically it says, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, place the egg yolk. Okay, combine the ingredients until smooth, then add all of my spices. And season, right? Spread the egg yolks and then garnish with the chives. So, we have our spices, the chives. Let's mix that up. Oh, that's right. I'm going to need something to spoon this in. If you like deviled eggs, there are thousands and thousands of recipes out there. Variations upon variations, and this is the only problem with this. Come on. Get out. Should mash it up a bit first. But yeah, I usually like to garnish mine with paprika. It adds a little kick to it. Plus, this called for some cayenne pepper, but I also use sometimes Tabasco sauce and other stuff. It just depends upon your taste and what you want. Okay. That's somewhat mixed. Come on, let it go. Got a little bit of spillage. Okay. Yeah, usually most of my deviled eggs, including this version, you get sort of a dirty yellow color. That doesn't mean it's any better or any worse, it's just a color. But obviously it depends upon the ingredients. Some are like a, bright yellow. Some off like this. And now the fun part. Making sure this is all evenly divided. I try to use a smaller spoon so I can kind of shake it loose into the pockets. Try to get a big glob in each one to start with. Making sure I have some left over. And then we will take the remaining and divvy it out. Sometimes I make like 2 dozen at a time because I love these things. I could eat all of these in a single sitting. And actually, since I haven't had breakfast, I guess this is my egg breakfast. Come on. Obviously, if you were doing this for like a dinner party or something, in a vault, you might want to pretty up a little bit, but it's just me and you guys, so I think we're good. little bit over there. And I don't know about you, but this is not a bowl I want to lick from. But I will lick spoon. Good, but I'd put more spice in it. Maybe Worcestershire, something like that. So, then we have our chives. These are freshly chopped chives. We did at the beginning. Hopefully I chopped enough. That's got some down on a little cup area. And yeah, I probably should have done one more. But this will work. That's like when you put the paprika on top. You don't want to use too much. It kind of reminds me of the cinnamon challenge. It kind of like chokes up your throat a bit. Okay. Those are our Yum Yum deviled eggs. Not 200 years old, like you see in Fallout, but good enough to eat. So, let's try one. Good. Actually, once you chill these, they're even better. So, anyway, that is our Yum Yum deviled eggs. Good, good, good. Obviously, like I said, not 200 years old and filled with preservatives. Let me stick this in the fridge outside. We'll get started on our death claw. We have some more of our knockoff imitation Nuka-Cola. This says Coca-Cola, never heard of it before. But Nuka-Cola, good stuff. Yum yum. Goes good with the Yum Yum deviled eggs. Okay, let's see. So Mallory's getting her shower. According to the package, there's no plastic in the miso, so I guess that's good. Hey, Big Titty, how you doing? Titty. Yeah, I said that right. Okay. Yep, I would eat those eggs too. Well, wait, I did. Okay, so that was appetizer. Now our main course. Like I said, I have not made this before. And I am going to be using ramekin bowls. These right here versus the normal tin cans they do out in the wasteland. So now the hardest thing to get a hold of was our Deathclaw meat. But luckily, they had a glut of Myalurk and Rad Rat and all kinds of stuff at Whole Foods. And they had one cut left of Deathclaw shoulder. Good stuff. So we haven't even opened it up yet and taken a look. So let's take a look. And that is our Deathclaw shoulder. Oh, looks good. A lot of nice thick fat on it. Yep, looks good. Look at that. Look at that. So, we need to... Okay. We need to cut it up into cubes. So, that should be interesting. And it's got bone in it. So this, folks, is what a death claw shoulder looks like. And obviously this was a little bugger, because those things are huge. Normally, I'm not a fat person. I'm half tempted to trim off the fat. We may do that. Actually, yeah, let's do that. And put the fat pieces in here along with the wrapper. Oop, not that knife. Yep, you can see it. So, this is not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Probably should have gotten another one. Yeah, that one's not. That one's dull. This one should be nice and sharp. I don't think I've hardly ever used this one. Yep. A little bit of meat in there, but mainly fat. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not crazy about that. And there's probably somebody out there right now just crying at all that wasted fat, but hey, sorry. So, that's a bad one. We need to chop this into cubes and a bowl for it. Now, this calls for, I think, well, again, kind of like ramekin bowls. These are 16-ounce bowls. I've only got 2 of these, and I've got like 4 of the little 7-ouncers. So I think what I'm going to do is just make enough for 2 of these, and then the rest I may just, I don't know, put into something else. I don't want too big of cubes. Still a little bit of fat there, but that's okay. May just... I'm contemplating not chopping it all up. Maybe just a portion for the 2 bowls and keeping the rest for something else. I'm sure I can find another Deathclaw recipe out there. Yeah, because that's fat. I'm thinking just these slices may be more than enough to fill up those 2 bowls, along with all the other stuff that goes in there. I mean, there's carrots, there is celery, part of a leek. This is not the greatest fork either. Come on, let go. And once we get this cooking in the oven, that's when we'll start on our mulled pears. And they look delicious. It calls for peeling the pears. I have never peeled a pear before. I usually just eat them. Okay. I'm thinking that might be enough just for one. I need to get a better fork. I want plates. This will work better. More for barbecuing. Hey, Mally. Nice and clean, huh? Ooh, nice and red in there. Still some fat in this, but some of that will cook off. But at least we don't have those big slabs of fat. Okay. Suppose I could cut them into smaller cubes. Actually, I thought about ordering some more bowls, ramekin bowls, but all I can find is some 12 ounces and less, and some 32 ounces, which those are huge. The ones I have, like I said, are 16, but you know, I don't know, 32 ounce wouldn't be all bad. Okay, that one's sliced up. Actually, let's do a bowl for each. Keep them separated. That way I don't have to pick them apart for each bowl. Yeah, I think slicing up 2 of these will be perfect, which means I still got a lot of left. These into some smaller pieces. Hopefully, the stream isn't cutting out like it did last time we did a cooking stream. It kept cutting out like 5-6 times. I don't know if it was my connection or just Twitch acting up. Yeah, it's a nice fatty piece. Yeah, I'm thinking those should be good. Because think about it, with everything else in there, you don't want to overfill it too much. But let's do one more half, right up to the bone. What I mean is just take the rest of this, cut it off the bone, and turn it into a stew. Need to make sure Bowser doesn't get into this bag. A lot of fat is not good for him. So let's cut this in half. And half will go into one bowl, half will go into the other. One, this will be the other. And then, yeah, I need to sharpen up some of my knives. This one's sharp, but it's still Probably could use some sharpening. Okay. I think I put it into there. Or did I put it in the big one? This one looks great. I don't remember which one I put it in. Oh well. This one looks like it has less in it, so. Okay. Let's go ahead and put you in a baggie. Back in the fridge. That is a good hunk of deathclaw meat right there. Bone in. And we will use you up in the next couple days. Probably for stew, or maybe just fry up. I don't know. Okay. So now we take our meat with some flour, salt, and pepper, mix it all up, and we need to heat a Dutch oven over medium-high heat with 2 tablespoons of canola oil once warmed. So we need to get our Dutch oven ready. Don't need you anymore. Get me not hot. Big old Dutch oven here. So, let's do one of these at a time. Come on, get in here. Okay. So we need, it says a 1/4 cup, so we want 1/8 of a cup. Since we're dividing it up, well, I guess we could do it all at once. Just even it out, yeah. It was a waste, I guess, doing it 2 times like that. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Okay. So we need 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup. Okay. Salt and pepper. And more Nuka-Cola. Yep. Good old stew. Maybe with some kidney beans or great northern beans in it. Just throw shit into it. Okay. This is a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper. Okay. Guess these are going to be very well seasoned. We are going to toss it all together. That is all that cubed deathclaw meat with flour, salt, and pepper. Okay, we got that. So, we heat the Dutch oven with 2 tablespoons of canola oil. Once warm, place half of the pork in a single layer and cook. Actually, that could all fit in once, I think. Once warmed, place half the pork in a single layer, cook each side until brown, about 2 to 3 minutes each, transfer to a plate, repeat with the remaining. Okay, so Let's go ahead and 2 tablespoons. And yes, we've got canola oil. Yes. We use our miso paste tablespoon. I think you guys can see the stove. Whoa. Okay. That's definitely, I'd say 2 tablespoons. Start that warming up. And cast iron warms up pretty quickly. There's some hot and cold spots, but that should work pretty good. Okay. Well, that is getting ready. Some of these things out of the way. Set some of our dirty dishes aside. Get it to sink a bit. Normally I don't clean until after I'm all done, but I'm running short on space here. Okay. Got all that out of the way. These are dirty, and you need cleaning. Cutting board, because we're going to reuse you. And it's a wooden cutting board, so usually just wash it down with nice hot water, wipe it clean, and normally the board kind of cleans itself from any poultry or meat or anything. I don't know if we're going to reuse that for the vegetables or not. Probably not. So let's sit and dry for a bit. One of our bamboo cutting boards for the vegetables. Hello. Something just happened. We got a raid. Hey Lynch ML, how you doing? Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. For anybody that is not aware, we are doing a Fallout 4 cooking stream today. We've already made our Yum Yum deviled eggs and already eaten a couple of them, and they are good. So we are now making our Deathclaw Willingham, which is basically a Deathclaw pot pie. So that's what we're working on right now. We got the Deathclaw all chopped up, and we've got the oil on the stove. Can't see down into it very well. Where can I do this? Let's try this. Yeah, you can see down into that now, kinda, sorta. We're going to be cooking our Deathclaw, our cubed Deathclaw. It's mixed in a combination of salt and pepper and flour. And we are going to make enough to make 2 ramekin bowls full. So, believe it or not, Whole Foods had 1 Deathclaw shoulder left. They had a glut of Mirelurk and Rad Rat, but apparently Deathclaw is in demand. So, while that is getting ready to cook, let's see, add the celery, carrots, onion. Oh, onion. I forgot to get an onion. get our vegetables ready. Okay. Almost got most of them ready. We haven't started on the leek yet. So, that, I think, is still warming up. I don't think we're going to need a lid. Actually, yeah, this is our pastry that goes over the ramekins. Our puff pastry. So let's see, let's get our onions and celery all ready. Need a large enough bowl. Huh. Some more. Where did they go? Here, bowls, 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 bowls. Where'd you go? Because I know I've got some bigger ones. This is damned annoying. I know I've got some bigger bowls somewhere. Guess I'll just have to use one of those. Okay. Thing is, I made these for the pears. This one I had some more glass ones. I don't know where they got to. See, I cleaned the kitchen and now I can't find the darn thing. So, all right, is this almost ready? Yeah, these all fit in the bowl at once versus having to do them in batches. Of course, the recipe calls for that entire shoulder to be cut up. You're making more than 2 bowls worth. But I'm not going to do that much. 2 of these will last me for like dinner tonight and maybe lunch tomorrow. So, computer, set timer for
how long?
I'm thinking, give me a minute. 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Starting now.
So, while we're doing that real quick, we'll get our vegetables ready. So, and these are to be chopped. I wish I had one of the bigger cutting boards for this. This is too small almost. And actually, I should probably cut this in half since I'm having the recipe. We can eat the rest of these vegetables just as is. Actually, we only need 1 carrot. Split it up. Chop it. Oop. Bigger pieces. So again, we're basically making the equivalent of a pot pie. Yeah, I think we need a little more. Sorry. And yes, this is the one I bid on, but since I'm the only one eating this, it's not a big deal. Let me put some cream cheese or something, or peanut butter on that one. Okay. Onion. Actually, do I have half an onion in here already? I thought I did. Oh. Ah. And I hear another raid or something. Give me a second. Oh. I don't know where that other one went to, but what happened? Allie! Thanks for the raid, Allie. You're just in time for us cooking the main course. And me chopping up an onion. Computer, stop. We're gonna flip our meat around. And this is authentic death ball meat, trust me. Would I lie? Computer, set timer for 2 minutes. Okay. Could have sworn I had half an onion already in there. But we will save this. Oh, thanks, Dream. Thanks for the gift sub. Okay. And again, I'm not fully prepared. Don't have everything all set. Place to store my onion that I'm not going to use because we still have a bunch of that meat left. We're only cooking like half of it, so we're going to make a stew with the rest. And put you in the fridge. We're not going to use you. Ooh, it smells good. Okay, so we want to chop this. Let's get rid of this outer skin. Yep. Oh. I think this called for a rough chop of the onion, right? Yep, chopped. This is all just kind of chopped up and thrown in the bowls and cooked in the oven. Okay. Also, we got to put in here. Let's see. Got the celery, the carrots, a leek. These are the smallest leeks I can get. These things are humongous. So, but you also don't use the computer. Stop. You also don't use the entire leek. Oops. You're supposed to brown all the sides, but it's hard to get each little cube on an uncooked side. Computer, set timer for 2 minutes. So, a leek. You don't want to really cook with the green stuff. However, I understand there is a way you can use these to boil down for like a soup flavor or something. So we're going to save that. We're just going to cut this part off. And see the green? I think you can see it. A little bit of green here, but this is basically the white part. So I've only started cooking with leeks recently within the last couple of years. Before then, I had never heard of them. But picked some up at a farmer's market a while back. Made a nice leek soup. And they're very sweet. I believe they're in the onion family. And I love onions. Okay, and the leek we also want to chop up, right? Chopped, yes. So we will save this, the head of the green part, and I'm going to look up that recipe because I think you can boil this down to get like a stock or something. So that should be good. Okay. And for those of you that just came in, I was unable to obtain authentic Nuka-Cola, so we're drinking this knockoff stuff. It's not as good as Nuka, but it's okay. And my Fallout jumpsuit did not come in time, so you're stuck with this. So the Swedish chef was going to put in an appearance, but he got eaten by a Mirelurk just before the show, so you're stuck with me. No, trust me. I will show you the Nuka-Cola recipe. The stock calls for like 4 cups of sugar. Computer. Stop. Okay. I think you guys can see this. Okay, I think this is just about cooked. So we need to remove it on our plate. We got pasta strainer here. It works, especially in these deep bowls. There. Set that aside. And we're going to move this off the burner since I don't have all my vegetables ready yet. Basically, I've got this grate here sitting on top of another cast iron burner, and this way it's not sitting directly on the cast iron, and it's got air to breathe a bit. So let's get the leek ready. So we need to chop it up. I think we only need to do half a bit, because again, we're kind of having the recipe. We can use that with the rest of that leek head. Yes, and the proper way to cut is fold your fingers back. I know that. But sometimes I forget. I should use a chopping knife. This really isn't a good chopping knife. But my good one is dull. Okay. You set this where Bowser won't get into it. Even though he'll try. Nope, that's not gonna work. Alright, we'll set over here. Okay, so let's see if I miss anything. Oh, hey Anna. Hi, I didn't see you come in. I guess I should have suspected that with Allie. Let me check up here. Let's see. Oh, not a problem, Allie. Raid and run. I understand. So, welcome, Anna. Hey, Dream. Andre. Nice to meet you. I'm assuming you came in with Allie. It's not Anna. Lynch. It's a yeah. Those are the smallest leeks I can get from Whole Foods. One time I ordered like 6 of them thinking they were like, you know, size of a large carrot. They humongous. Didn't get to use them all. Yes. Anna, I believe, yes, leeks are part of the onion family is what I'm told. So, yeah, and Anna, all these recipes are from the Fallout 4 cookbook. So actually, some of the recipes, you can even find images on the net of both the picture and the instructions on some of them. Some of them not. But yeah, I mean, if you want to try something like this is the Deathclaw Wellingham we're trying. So, oh, you hate onions? See, I love onions, scallions, all kinds of stuff. Worse for me than Nuka-Cola? No, trust me. The Nuka-Cola, I actually made the recipe. It's a base that you make with sugar and all kinds of stuff. It's seriously like 4 cups of sugar is what it calls for. And I tried to make 1 Nuka-Cola out of it. And I could feel my teeth decaying as I drank it. So no more, no more. I may try it again, but I'm going to have everything at a minimum. So thank you, Melly. I'm assuming you're referring to the food, not me. And let's see. Yep. The apron. Yes. I got a couple of these. One of these I'm actually going to try a Swedish chef all cooking stream. Just speaking like this, and we take the flour, we mix it with the vegetables and the doggy. We cook the duck noodle, we don't cook the doggy. So anyway, we'll do a Swedish chef one of these days. So okay, let's see. It looks amazing. Sounds like a lot. I got the cookbook for Bob's Burgers. They have their cookbook. Oh my god, I gotta look that up. Actually, I started looking today earlier to see if there was a different one for Fallout 4 versus Fallout 76. And it doesn't appear to be. But there's one out there for Firefly, if anybody remembers the Firefly television show. It died a premature death, but it was the greatest show. I'm a brown coat. So, all right, so let's get back to this. Okay, so add the celery, carrot, onion, leek, garlic, rosemary. Oh, we need to get some more spices. So we need, let's see, add the celery, carrots, onion, and leek. Okay, garlic. What is it? Garlic. Oh, cloves of garlics. We're gonna use minced garlic. We're gonna cheat. I've still got another full one this size, and like 3 of the roasted. What if we should use the roasted? Let's use the roasted. Oh. Roasted garlic. Whoop, see it there? Nice. We're going to use this. Computer, how many teaspoons is 1 clove of garlic?
1 clove of garlic is equivalent to about 3/4 teaspoon of garlic.
3/4. Okay. So there's 1. So we'll just do. Let's see. It calls for 3 cloves. So let's do 1.5. So we'll do 1. Sorry, can't see that. We'll do 1 teaspoon. And about 1/2. Okay. Ooh. It's got plastic on it. I didn't realize that. Watch me put an eye out now. Do not do this at home, kiddies. Ask your parents for help. I still ask my mother for help. But usually it's just verbal over the phone. I'm running out of fridge space in this one. That's why I got the other one out there. Okay. So we need, let's see. Gosh, I was not ready. Girl, I need rosemary, caraway seeds. So the I've got, dried rosemary. Yeah, I've got dried rosemary. Dried rosemary. Hello, rosemary. Here we go. Oh, no. I got spice racks all over the place. Rosemary. Here we go. That one's empty too. Alright. If I don't find rosemary over here, we're going to have to chop up some fresh. Dill. Yep. Oh, yeah. We got some leaf rosemary here. Some dried. This is leaf rosemary, though. Maybe we should chop this up a touch. Or grind it is even better. Sorry guys, I'm running a counter space. Let's see, the rosemary calls for 1 teaspoon, so we're doing half, so let's do half a teaspoon. And actually, the caraway seeds. It doesn't say to grind those. So, let's grind this. Get it into smaller pieces. Okay. A little bit of rosemary will go a long way. Okay. Caraway seeds. I know I've got caraway somewhere. Caraway. Whoop, sorry. Ignore that sound. It is nothing. It's all of your imagination. Caraway seeds. Caraway. Cumin. Coriander. I may have overcalculated and not had caraway seeds, even though I thought I did. Sorry. Oh, caraway seed. Yep, we have caraway seed. Little tiny caraway seed. Okay, so for this one, oh, it's even unopened. Do I have an open one? Sage. Nope, guess we don't have one open. So we're opening a new caraway seed, and this one calls for half a teaspoon. Since we're having the recipe, we're going to do a quarter. And it doesn't have a convenient little thing to pull. So sorry if I'm missing any chat, I'll catch up here in a second. So this calls for half, so we're going to do a quarter. Quarter. Okay. Actually, over here with the rest of this stuff. Oh, this is the one that calls for a quarter cup of vodka. We're going to use the last of our vodka, which has not been infused with anything. Hopefully, yeah, it's a quarter cup. Should be. I don't think we need it yet, but we may as well get it ready. Quarter cup. And there's enough left for a shot. Not now, cheeky, not now. Okay, so we have our, okay, so we're going to cook this, deglaze the pan with the vodka. Ooh. Stirring to loosen any known bits, add the tomato paste. Ooh, tomato paste. Actually, I don't have some tomato, I do have a small can of tomato paste, but this only calls for 2 tablespoons. So here's what we're going to do. I opened this up the other day, for, I think it was a hamburger stew. This is a Moroccan tomato sauce. Hopefully you can see that. So I'm actually going to use this versus the tomato paste before it goes bad. So let's see, did I miss anything here? Let's see. Anna hates onions. Okay, with a passion, no less. Looks amazing. Thank you. Oh, the apron, right? Yeah. Got the cookbook for Bob's Burgers. Yeah, I got to look that up. Yes, cellist. On Sundays, I either do a gaming stream But the last Sunday of the month, I do a cooking stream. So this is my third cooking stream. First one was Skyrim. Second one was ad hoc. I just did some stuff. God, I forget. I did some bagels, infused some vodka, and made homemade pickles. This one is a Fallout 4 themed. We are doing, as you can see in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, there's 3 images that keep replaying. We did the Yum Yum Deviled Eggs. Skyrim. Never heard of Skyrim or never heard of the Cookbook? Oh, hey, unknown. Improvising on the spot. Big brain. Right. No. I knew I was going to do bagels last time, and then just threw in 2 other really weird things, which was the infused vodka and the pickles, which I knew how to do. Sorry, these headphones are screwing up my glasses. Hang on. Couldn't get them behind the headphones. Now this is down too forward. Okay, so anyway. Okay, yeah, I was about to say. Who hasn't heard of Skyrim? Even if you don't play it. Okay, these are still not fitting. There we go. So, the hat went nope. Actually, it's not the hat. It's the headphones. So, I was trying to fit the glasses behind the headphones, and they kept slipping over. It's a little tight fit, but they work. So, cellist trolling, no, can't be. Yeah. Okay, so, oh man, we got some Doomhouse people in here other than Chicky. Nice. So, okay, let's see, where am I at? You guys are confusing me. So, we're going to use this versus the tomato paste. So, we got the vodka. Oh, chicken broth. For chicken broth, we need 1 cup. So, let's make some chicken broth real quick. I cheat at chicken broth. I'm sure you've heard of bouillon cubes. Well, these are similar. Open. Huh. Hang on. So for chicken broth, I use this base. And like a tablespoon and a cup of water, and you got a cup of chicken broth. So, and you just nuke it. Really easy and simple. And our cup is right here. It's not fully dried in the dishwasher. Since we're putting liquid in it, we're good. So, this is half a tablespoon. So 1, oops, didn't see that. And 2. And this makes for a really quick and easy chicken base, or chicken broth. Like I said, 1 tablespoon of that, and a cup of water, nuke it, and you are good to go. I need more counter space, that's all there is to it. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see, tomato paste, okay, add chicken broth. Oh, the potato. Yeah, I'm not ready. Peeled and cut into bite-sized pieces. So a russet potato. I'm not sure if this is a russet. I think it's an Idaho, but we'll use it. Sorry, you can't see it, me peeling it over here. Oh, the sink on cam. Like I said earlier, there's a reason for that. My sink is atrocious. I've got some dirty dishes on one side that are not fully clean. I've got an arrow garden right above it with leaves, basil leaves falling off. Sometimes into the sink. The cameras that aren't on are generally on the cleanest portions of the kitchen. Something that won't embarrass me too much. Okay. So actually this goes in, bring to a boil, okay, add the chicken broth, bay leaves. We have bay leaves. Okay, so this goes in first. Cook until the vegetables are softened. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So add another tablespoon of the canola oil. Where did my tablespoon go? Here it is. And so more. Okay. Greasy. And yeah, this is pretty much how I cook, just kind of on the fly, moving stuff around, finding it as I'm needing it. I try to set stuff out and be ready, but I didn't do a very good job. One more tablespoon of canola oil. That's where we did our beef, or not our beef, our death claw meat. So we'll let that warm up, and we'll take our vegetables, dump those in there. We will take our vodka and 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, even though it's not tomato paste. And while that's heating up, let us cut up our potato, which means I'll need another bowl. Okay. Well, we're only halfway through, and we're not doing bad. We still have the pears, the mold pears to make, and we can start on those once this stuff is in the oven. And how long? This needs to cook for only 15 minutes. So that's not bad. So, bite-sized chunks. And actually, this may be too much. Again, I'm halving it. Should have only done 1/2 of it. Because again, we're making 2 of these. So they're going to be full already. Basically, they're just mini pot pies is what they are. So I'm going to put you in something, and I can just make you into french fries or something later. Make some like steak fries real quick. Put like garlic and rosemary on them and just bake them in the oven for a couple minutes. Make a nice little snack. Okay. That's our taters. Potatoes going to potato. Yeah. Chicken nuggies? No, not chicken nuggies. Whoa! Shit. Nice. Somebody found the sound commands. There's some fun ones in there. And if you do want to get my attention, I'm not paying attention, one of the first sound commands is just, hey, there's something that's totally free. So, let's say the game I'm trolling. Yeah, okay. Cellist trolling, cheeky, chicken nuggets, potatoes, and Cellist did the dun-dun, right? Yes, thank you. Thank you for the biddies. Okay, so that's heating up. We got our potato ready. Paste, chicken broth, bay leaves. How many bay leaves? 2, which means we only really need 1. Because again, we're halving the recipe. There's a good bay leaf. Screw it. We'll do 2. Okay. Let's see. Mushrooms. Bring to a boil, then we're Reduce heat to medium and let simmer for 30. Oh, shoot. We need to let it simmer for 30 minutes. I missed that part. And then mushrooms need to simmer for 15 minutes. Then, God, this won't be ready for another hour. So it won't be ready for till like 3:30 my time. So another hour. Let me do some mushrooms. We're not going to do them all. Again, it calls for 2 cups. So we only want 1 cup. So, see if we can wrap this since we're going to keep them. I'm going to have to find some uses for these mushrooms. Maybe put them into that stew with the rest of the duck claw meat. So I'm thinking for 1 cup, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be a cup's worth, all chopped up. Put these back in the fridge. By the way, for those of you that weren't here earlier, these are the these are the Yum Yum deviled eggs. So I think you can see them. We already ate 2. They are good, and cold they're probably even better. Good. So, word of advice doing a cooking stream: do as I do, not as I do as I say, not as I do. You should always read through all your recipes first, make sure you understand the timings, everything ingredient wise, make sure you have it all. And I checked for the ingredients, but I forgot to check the timing. I did not check timing on these, so we're going to clean these mushrooms, and they need to be quartered. Another bowl. And our oil is ready, so let's put our vegetables in. I don't know how to do a chicken dance. On the good ankle. Ow. Ouch. If I fall, it's your fault. Funny. For that, we're going to drink another Nuka-Cola. Let's see. Those vegetables till softened. And yes, apparently somebody did find all the sound commands. That'll take a little while. So while we're concentrating on that, we need to clean these mushrooms and chop them up, or no, quarter them. Got a little vegetable cleaner here. Try to clean mushrooms. I'm not sure how good of a job it's doing. Guess they're clean-ish. At least get the dirt off and the grime. We'll probably chop the stems off. Just use the heads. Actually, I don't even need to chop the stems off all of them. Some are just falling off. These are just plain white mushrooms. Yep, stems are coming right out.
baby shark, baby shark, baby shark.
All right. Somebody's having fun with the biddies. Thank you. Or the soundboards. Thank you for the biddies. One of these days I need to put in like tips for scare alerts and stuff. I just never could get them working right. Okay. One more. I think I got all the stem. Nope, I got a stem left. Yep. Okay.
Gib mir den Wodka, Anuschka, und dann lass mich sein. Der Wodka ist freundlich, doch du bist gemein. Gib mir den Wodka, Anuschka, und sei wieder gut. Denn wenn du nicht gut bist, komm ich noch.
Oh. I like the vodka one. I was almost hoping somebody to use that during the Metro games. Not that I will drink a shot for the redemption, because I think that's TOS, even though there's no money involved, but on my own initiative. This is lemon infused. Oh, that's good. Okay. Check our vegetables. I think you guys can see on the pod okay. I think I got that camera set right. Yeah, you can kind of see in there. Okay, so. Old Man Kevin. Dude. Thank you for the raid. What? Oh, you know, I have not been following raid protocol. I forgot to do some shout outs for Allie rated, and I believe Lynch rated, and now Kevin is rated, and I forgot to do shout outs. I am so sorry, guys. I think Tank's right. I think I do need a moderator. I want to say Lynch did it. And if the so command works, there's like a big delay sometimes. So, Kevin, we are cooking. Is the so not working? What if my bot is offline? Okay, so the so command is not working, so check out LynchML. Check out Allie or Alienate, and then definitely check out Old Man Kevin. They are great streamers, and I have half the people here are, if not all of you, are streamers. Mally, Cheeky. I don't know if Cella streams or not, but have a lot of streamers that come up in my streams, and I think that's great. I love to promote some of these streamers, especially the ones that are trying to make a living at it. They need all your support. Do whatever you can to help them out. If it's just a couple biddies or a couple pennies, or if it's just showing up and following, everything is appreciated. So, Kevin, we are cooking from the Fallout 4 cookbook. Our appetizer was Yum Yum Deviled Eggs. Those are already done. We've eaten 3 of them, and the rest are in the fridge. And we are making our Death Claw Willingham right now. Vegetables are in the pot. And let's see. Till they're softened, then we throw in the vodka. Then we throw in the tomato paste, and we're using a Moroccan tomato sauce as a substitute there. Then we add the chicken broth. I was telling you I use this base for the chicken broth, and you can just like nuke 1 cup worth, but you do need to stir it up once it's done, just to make sure you get all of the paste. And it is. So let's see. We got our mushrooms. Those go in last. Put here out of the way. I really need a bigger kitchen. Tomato paste, chicken broth, potato, bay leaves, and the deathclaw meat. Bring to a boil. Reduce heat to medium-low. Cover. Let simmer for 30 minutes. Add the mushrooms and simmer for another 15 until the vegetable is tender. Remove the bay leaves. Whisk together the cornstarch and water. How much cornstarch? Quarter cup. So we're doing half. So half of a quarter cup. And our cornstarch. Where's our cornstarch? Again, Mally got me to clean my pantry, and now I can't find anything, even though it's more organized. At least before, I used to know where everything was. All right, where the hell's my cornstarch? Rye flour. Cornstarch. Cornstarch is just like a powder. So we're going to do that in some water. Set these over here. And we won't need this for a while yet. We definitely don't need a quarter cup. So we need like half of that. Okay. I think next cooking stream we're going to do baking. Maybe some yeast stuff, maybe some non-yeast stuff, maybe some flatbreads. I don't know yet. So that comes toward the end. Preheat the oven 400. Don't need to do that yet. Ladle into the oven proof. Okay, top each with a round piece of puff pastry. We got the puff pastry out. It says use beaten egg yolk, but we're just going to use the entire egg. So, okay, 1 second. Computer. Temperature?
Right now, it's 56 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay. So it's 56.
Hope you're having a good weekend.
Thank you. It's 56 degrees out there. I've got the garage door open and I've got a window open to get a cross breeze, and I'm still kind of stifling here. So, okay, let's see. Chalice is too scared to stream. Okay. Oh, step one, buy a house. Yeah, if you're saving up for a house, yep. Of course, you can stream with next to nothing. Yeah, deviled eggs are good. Thanks for the lurk, Kevin. You go right ahead. Really, Cheeky? Never had deviled eggs? They're great. They're so easy. They're so easy. You can make them as simple as possible or spice them up. Like I said, I'd like to throw in some Worcestershire sauce, however you pronounce it, or maybe some red hot flakes. Hell, you can throw in some curry powder and really spice them up. Like I said, I usually try to top them with paprika. That's my favorite. That's not what this recipe called for. Ooh. Okay. Stir this a little more often. Some of it's burning. So let's go ahead and put the vodka in to deglaze it. I think the vodka was next, right? So, yeah, deglaze. Stirring to loosen any bits. Add the tomato paste and stir. Add the chicken broth. Bay leaves, okay. So, the vodka. Oh yeah, get those all good bits off the bottom of that. Oh man, they're just coming right off, not sticking at all. Okay. 2 tablespoons. This is again not tomato paste. It is a Moroccan tomato sauce. I wanted to use it before it goes bad, so. It for a beef or a hamburger casserole the other day. Actually, again, I'm having it, so. Okay. let's see. Bring the bowl, cover. Okay. Deglaze, stir to loosen, add the tomato paste, stir to combine, add the chicken broth, potato, bay leaves, and meat. So we're going to stir this up. I need to get another camera boom so I get like a higher angle pointing down. Right now I have this thing hooked on the spout of my KitchenAid. It works, but probably not perfect. Okay. Let's do the bay leaves fell through. Our bay leaves. Potatoes. Our deathclaw meat, which has already been cooked a bit. And let's go ahead and just use all the broth. And I use wooden instruments in cast iron to keep it from scraping it. You can use metal, you can use other stuff, silicone, but I like wood. So you can get wooden stuff like this really cheap. Okay, I think we need to let that come up and boil. Let's see. Bring to a boil, then reduce heat to medium-low, cover and let simmer for 30 minutes. Then we'll add the mushrooms, simmer for another 15. Then we'll put them in our ramekin bowls. Okay, so let's get this boiling, and we can start on our pears. And I definitely am running out of space for dirty dishes. Sorry, let me do some cleanup here real quick. Some of these spices I'm not using back, and that will give me room for other stuff. Fennel. I've got too many spices. And that's our bag for that. We're going to need to close the anise. We don't need to carry away anymore. And the anise or anise. Okay. Get some of this down the disposal real quick. Dry it by the eyes. So, while we're waiting for all this to cook, we are going to start on our pears. And it's mulled pears. Believe it or not, it calls for an entire bottle of red wine. Yes. If Mally is still here, I'm sure she will enjoy that tremendously. Let's see. Well, Mally's lurking. So is a few other people that enjoy wine. Let's see. That's starting to boil. So we're almost making a stew here. So that's what I might do is with the rest of that deathclaw shoulder, I'll just chop it up and maybe make some more later on. So, lid. Computer. Set stove timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Starting now.
Computer. I said set stove timer for 30 minutes.
Stove timer. 30 minutes. Starting now.
Sorry. You can't get good assistance nowadays. Computer. Cancel 30-minute timer.
You have two 30-minute timers on this device. A 30-minute timer with about 29 minutes and 41 seconds left, and a stove timer with about 29 minutes and 51 seconds left. Which one do you want to cancel?
The first one.
30-minute timer canceled.
Sweet, it worked. Sometimes she's smarter than she looks. Okay. So, we've got about 30 minutes for that. And once that is simmered for 30 minutes, we will add our mushrooms. We'll simmer another 15. At that point, we will turn on the oven, get it preheated, and then we remove the bay leaves, and in a small bowl, whisk together the cornstarch and water, and stir into the stew and cook until thickened, so it'll be a few minutes. Remove from the heat and season with salt and pepper. Then we ladle it into our ramekin bowls. And we will take our puff pastry and cover it. Basically, sorry. Basically making us a little pot pie. Oh, that's right, we need an egg. Let's get it out and go. Huh. Okay, we'll get it out of this side. We'll let our egg warm to room temperature. This is what we're going to brush on the top of the pastry with a pastry brush, which will give it a nice brown color. There's my pastry brush. So we will set this aside in preparation for that. I think we can get rid of our debris bag and make sure Bowser doesn't find it. He's been known to dig through the trash. Okay, so again, for everybody that hasn't come in, I was unable to source in Nuka-Cola, so we're drinking a cheap knockoff. It's called Coke. Never heard of it. And also, I had a Vault 111 Vault suit on order. It did not arrive in time, so you're stuck with this look. So, mulled pears. Let's see what this calls for. Oh, that's right. We need water for this. That's half a cup. So a quarter cup of water goes into that paste. So, the mulled. Oh, by the way, Nuka-Cola. There's a recipe. If you want to grab a screenshot real quick, go for it. This thing will rot your teeth just looking at it, let alone drinking it. So, if you're up for that, go for it. So the mulled pears. I figured this was something not too bad and fairly easy. If I can find them. I have them bookmarked. Yep. Mulled pears. This is what we're going to make for our dessert. So, it's basically you're making a thick sauce out of the wine and other things, and peeling the pears, and then I guess dipping them or something. I've never peeled a pear before. So, we need a cinnamon stick. We need cardamom pods. We need cloves. By the way, I've heard this pronounced two different ways. Anise or anise. Or anise, actually. And anise. I believe it's pronounced anise. Suppose I can look it up, but anyway. So no ass jokes. We need a lime and we need an orange. And they're outside. I had a whole bag of limes. I can't find them. So I got a big orange. I think it's clementine. Where did my limes go? Oh, there they are. They're hidden back in there. You need just one lime. Yeah, I know you smell that bag of fat and stuff. You cannot have it. Bowser, cheer. Cheer. Good boy. There's little Bowser. See? He's a sous chef. Okay, and a lime. Let's see, cinnamon sticks. We have cinnamon sticks. I need one. Let's get a big one. Ah, there's a big juicy one. Which one will come out there? That's a better one. I'm not talking to you. Quiet. Okay. So let's see. Orange, lime, the wine. Oh, hello. Demonic, hey! I am in rare territory here when you raid, considering it's your first raid. So, welcome to Demonic's Raiders. I would do a SO command, but my SO commands are not working. So, thanks for the follow, Tim. Welcome. I'm Alshron. On weekdays, I do a puppy stream. I'm sure most of you... Bowser, come here. Sure. This is Bowser. He streams on weekdays, just sleeping and snoring and snacking and surveying his domain out the window. On Sundays, I normally do a gaming stream, but I've decided, due to input from the community, to do a cooking stream every month on the last Sunday of the month. So this is our third cooking stream. First one we did a Fallout theme. Second one was ad hoc. We just did some bagels, infused vodka, and homemade pickles. And this week we're doing a Fallout 4 theme. We did Yum Yum deviled eggs. We are making our Deathclaw Wellingham right now. It is simmering in the pot. And we're waiting for it to simmer for a while before we add in our mushrooms and a few other things. Actually, that's a little bit high. Okay. And we are starting in on our dessert, which is mulled pears. This is our mulled pears. They probably will not turn out to be that good looking, but we shall see. And the wine we are using is one of my favorites. It's called 19 Crimes. It's a really good red wine. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon, and these are 1999, so not too long ago. I don't know if this would age well or not, but I usually never give it the chance. So this recipe actually calls for an entire bottle, 750 milliliters, yep. Oh, pomegranate juice. If you're going to cook from the Fallout 470 or Fallout 74 cookbook, never recipes call for pomegranate juice, including some of the drink recipes. So, have some of that on hand. And then brown sugar. Sorry, I don't have enough kitchen space to have everything out prepared. Brown sugar, come on. Okay. Oh, I've got it here somewhere. Alright, I'll hunt down the brown sugar here in a minute. Brown sugar gets extremely dry and hard once it's been opened, even if it's unopened. So a good trick to soften up brown sugar is microwave it. And it softens it up to the point where you can either crumble it apart or break it up in a mortar and pestle. So, before I get started on the mulled pear stuff, let me check up with chat. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Zalis snuck in with Kevin's raid. I'm sorry, Zalis, I didn't see you there. Zalis is another great streamer. Pretty much, if you just do a who's in the list right now, almost everybody out there is a streamer. And they're all fantastic. Let's see. Hi, Bowser. Yeah, Bowser the sous chef. Demonic just rated. Thank you, Demonic. I appreciate it. Hunter Demons. Tim. Tofu. Yes, Demonic. Once a month I do a cooking stream. So I think next month we're going to do some baking. Not sure what yet. Could be bread, could be pastries, could be cookies. I don't know. Hey, thanks for the host, Blue Jay. Welcome in. So, what follow? Okay, so, Demonic, if you look in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, there are 3 repeating pictures. The Yum Yum Deviled Eggs is our appetizer. The Deathclaw Wellingham is our main course. And then the Wellingham is basically like a pot pie. And then the mulled pears. I couldn't really find good pictures other than just snapping them out of the cookbook, and I just ran out of time. So I just grabbed some pictures out there. So let's see. Combine so mulled peppers. Well, we're waiting on the stew to cook over there. We have like 17 and a half minutes on that yet. So combine everything but the pears in a large pot over medium heat. Bring to a boil, reduce heat, add the peeled pears and simmer for 15-20 minutes. So let's get that going. I think we got a large pot here. Didn't give the dishwasher a chance to dry, so things are still a little damp. Okay. 1, 3. Ow. Sorry, bruised up my left foot a week ago and it's still a little sore. Let's see. You're not going to be able to see that second pot. You're not going to be able to see it very well. Okay, we're going to start making the stuff for the mulled pears in that second pot. I'm cheating. Basically, I have the camera hooked up on my KitchenAid over there. I need to get a boom for it. So, we need to pour, let's see here, cinnamon stick, 3 cardamom pods. And these are cardamom pods. Spicy smelling. Ooh, got a nice little. Almost smells like cleaner, but it's a good smell. It's spicy. So, cardamom pods, 10 cloves. So we have whole cloves. You can use cloves for a bunch of stuff like hot spice cider, mulled wine, which is kind of what we're making. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. And a lot of these spices can be used in both the Fallout and the Skyrim cookbooks. So 3-star anise. These aren't even opened yet. Ooh, these smell spicy and almost cinnamony. And those are star anise. Or anise, I believe it's pronounced. So. Hey, Psyduck. Yes, one of the things is we have the Swedish chef come in with That's what the apron, and yeah, the hat. I couldn't find anything for the Swedish chef. I actually planned on wearing a Volt 111 jumpsuit for this, but it did not arrive in time. So, 1 orange sliced, 1 lime sliced. So, this is a big frickin' orange. Okay. Whoop, Bowser, chair. Sit. Sit. Good boy. If you have not met Bowser, that is Bowser. Okay. Nice orange. It's been a while since I've sliced or peeled an orange. There we go. And let's throw some trash nut again. Garbage disposal. And this is just going to basically go into our sauce. So, not necessarily on the pears. It's more for flavor than anything else. This is a big old orange. I think I said it was clementine, but I didn't think they grow this large. Oh.
Hey, listen.
Wait, what? Yes, you got... Oh. The bacon treat. Okay, hey, thank you. That's why I put that alert out there. Thank you, Cheeky. So. And he's going to jump down and eat that. That he can't just eat as a bite size, so he has to take it somewhere else. Oh, already had an orange out. All right. Okay. So let's get our sauce boiling. Okay. Actually, I'm wondering if I should slice these in half to get the flavor out. Might be better. Because it's all about getting the flavors into the sauce. You're not going to actually be eating the oranges and the limes and stuff. It just goes into the sauce. Yeah, you only got 1 bacon treat. That's all you're getting. He's down here begging. He's standing right by the trash, just watching stuff go in it, evaluating whether it's worth snagging. But he knows better. Okay. Now, the lime. And we have 10 minutes left on our simmer over there. We're going to be cutting this one close. We should be ending before 4, well, by 4. But if not, we may just run a little over. Yeah, I see you down there. I see what you're doing. Actually, can I... Yeah, peeling this lime. I should have probably peeled it with a peeler first. Oh, no. Yeah, it hit the floor and he starts nosing it. Shoot. It's not peeling right. Okay. Oop. Not gonna work. Yeah, I should have peeled this one first. I didn't think about that. Normally limes, I don't peel, I just like cut them into slivers and throw them down my beer. Okay. Paper towels, clean knife. Okay. Okay, so we got the lemon and lime. Seriously, a whole bottle of wine goes in here, along with 1.5 cups of the pomegranate juice. So, it's almost a shame to waste all this wine, but it'll be good. Oop. This cheap wine bottle opener is about to fall apart, but I'll keep using it until it does. Okay. Seriously, the entire bottle. This almost hurts. This is going to be one thick smelling sauce. Basically, it's almost a mulled wine is what I seriously been making here. Okay. Pomegranate juice is 1.5 cups. And I'm starting to run out of measuring cups. Okay. Foot felt wet. I was wondering if I'd spilled something. Okay. Pomegranate juice. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this back in the fridge. Put this out in the garage. So we bring this to a boil over medium heat. We add the peeled pears and simmer for 15-20 minutes. Wait a minute. 5 pears. I don't know if 5 pears are going to fit in that. Peeled or not. We have to cut back on the pears. 2. Can probably fit 4 in there. Probably should have used a bigger pot. 5 might work. Anybody ever peeled a pear? I have never peeled a pear before. Just eaten through the skin. So we're going to try to peel them. So let's get this simmering 15 to 20 minutes. Let's see what this is doing. Hopefully you can hear me over here. Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's almost more than a simmer. That's almost a boil. You get the burner down much further than that. That's one of the things about cast iron. A little bit goes a long way. It's really odd. My foot feels wet. I don't know why. So, okay. Peeling the pear. How the hell do I peel the pear? I guess I just peel it. Actually, I think this is one of the bowls I wanted to serve them in. But I got 2. Okay. So we'll use 1 for the peeled ones. So let's start peeling these puppies. See if they'll peel. Ah, they do. But they might be too soft to peel. Here, set sauce timer for 15 minutes.
Sauce timer, 15 minutes, starting now.
Sorry guys, I'll check chat here in a minute. Oh, our stew timer is almost done. Computer, show all my timers.
Here are your timers.
We have about half a minute left on that stew. Then we throw in the mushrooms for another 15 minutes, which should put it about done same time as the sauce. Which means our mulled pears may be done before the main course. Which that's okay. Yeah, you associate that chair with TREATS's, don't you? Either that or he's paying attention to make sure I don't screw up. You a good boy? Hmm? You a good boy. Computer.
You're so
Stop. Okay. Almost done with this 4th pear. We'll do one more. But before we start on the 5th pear, I need to add the mushrooms to that stew. fourth pair. And the mushrooms. Instead of quarter of the mushrooms, I wonder if I should have chopped them finer. That's a lot of thick mushrooms. Oh, that looks, smells good too. Actually, no, let's add a little more salt and pepper. Kick it up a notch. Bam! This is going to make a tasty pot pie. I think I should have maybe gotten those 32-ounce ones. Or just 10 cans and clean them. That would have worked. And yeah, this lid is hot. Even the knob's a little warm. Yep. Don't want to use that. Okay, computer. Set stew timer for 15 minutes.
Stew timer, 15 minutes, starting now.
Two extra pairs. Or one extra. Yep. Let's only do 4. Let's save the other 2. So at this point, we are waiting on our stew mix to put into the ramekin pots. And we're also waiting on our sauce for the mulled pears. And so we get to take a short break. I don't think I even need the cutting boards anymore, do I? No. And for those of you that weren't here before, these are the Yum Yum deviled eggs. I don't know which camera to show them on. Anyway, there you go. So, or that one. So they are good. Very good. Not as spicy as I like them, but they're still quite good. Oh, that's right. We do need to get our egg ready. Actually, so to glaze on top of the pies. Give a nice red glaze. So pretty much with any breads, you can just take an egg. Sometimes it calls for the egg white, or I'm sorry, the egg yolk, but I just use the whole egg. And basically you just mix it up and use a pastry brush to brush it on top of the dough, and it gives it a nice brown crust and adds some flavor. So that's going to go on top of our ramekin bowls, and we can go ahead and probably get our pastry ready now that I think about it. Hopefully I have enough for 2 of these. I'll be close. May have to spread this out a bit. lengthen it just a bit to give us some more surface area. We'll have some left over. Maybe use it for something else. Okay. So I don't want it the exact size. I want it slightly larger. So. Ooh, that would be perfect. Can I fit 2 of those? No, I cannot. All right, let's fit 1. Then we'll roll out the rest of the dough for the top for another. So it should be just slightly larger than the top of the ramekin bowl. Probably mispronouncing that, but hopefully it is big enough. It should work. Okay. Definitely not enough for another one, so let's roll this out. So this one may be a little bit thicker. It did call for 2 puff pastries, but that was if you're making like more than just 2 bowls. So that should work. Yeah. And yeah, like I said, next month, thinking about a baking stream, just nothing but baking. So maybe we'll get into more pastries or breads, cookies, something. I just don't know yet. Let's hang on to this. Might be able to use it for something. Oh, I know. I got one of the small ramekin bowls. So these are really small, too small for this, but they're good to hold stuff in. So we have 2 of these now. That'll top our ramekin bowls. It's cleaned. Computer, show my timers.
Here are your timers.
Okay, we have 7.5 minutes on the stew when you have about 4 minutes on the sauce. So, sorry, like I said, I missed chat. Let me catch up. So, oh my God, the MZ Plays is in here? I'm honored. So, let's see, MZ, Tink. Oh, Tink's in here. Hey, Tink, I didn't see you sneak in. Let's see. Demonic, who's right to do okay. So no. I'm only having the recipe on the Deathclaw Wellingham. The pears, actually I'm doing the full recipe. Except it calls for 5 pears, and I don't think the pot will hold 5, so I'm only doing 4. But the sauce is the full recipe. So, let's see. So, MZ and Demonic are getting it on in chat. Okay. Let's see. I think I actually prefer pears without the skin. Oh, So do you peel your pears normally, Tink? I've never peeled them. I just eat them with the skin on, unless, of course, there's blemishes. Hey, Andy. Yep, cooking stream. Doing Fallout 4. Yeah, love the hat. Yep. I was trying to get a Fallout 111 Volt suit, but it's not going to be here in time. So, let's see. Oh, yep, sorry, I was in the zone getting ready. So, I think somebody, who was it? Tonker or Tanker or somebody said I should have a mod, but I don't know. Seems mods are overrated. So MZ Tank, okay. Killing it, babe. Yeah, right. So let's see. Okay, I think I'm caught up on chat. So we are waiting at this point. So a little more on my Nuka-Cola. Maybe I'll do more cosplay for some of these things. Somebody was mentioning Bob's Burger has a cookbook. I saw one out there for Firefly, if you're familiar with that show from about 15 years ago. I'm a brown coat, so I'm going to check that out. There's other there's other cookbooks for other shows too. I'm going to check out too. Okay, so let's check our stuff. Turn this down too low. The cornstarch will thicken that right up. There we go. A little bit more. Let's go ahead and put a lid on that sauce too. Okay, so that's what we're waiting on. So for the Wellingham, we will remove the bay leaves and in a small bowl whisk it. Okay, the cornstarch in the water. So it calls for, we did about half of a quarter. And how much water? Half a cup, so we'll do about a quarter cup. And
your sauce timer is done.
yeah, I don't think it's done. Computer, stop.
Your sauce timer is done.
Computer, stop. Yeah, I don't think this. Oh boy, that red wine. That gives a heady whiff to it. This is basically a mulled wine is what this is. That should have come up from boiling, and I don't think it did. Let's see. Mulled pears. Bring to a boil. Yeah, I did not bring to a boil. That's my mistake. Let that come to a boil. Got about 2 3/4 minutes on the stew. So we will, let's see, remove the bay leaves, which are the cornstarch in the water. So let's do that. This will help thicken it up. So yes, the Wellingham, we are...
Listen.
Yes? Cheeky. Now you're just trolling me? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, did the stream drop? Shoot. Looks like my stream dropped. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I may have to restart it. No, I just hit the wrong damn button. Damn. Okay, sorry. I don't know how I did that. I wasn't even up near it. Huh. Okay, sorry about that. So I guess the stream did not... No. Actually, it looks like it's buffering over here. Okay, it's back. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Alright, looks like it may have been buffering a bit. I don't know why it went to the other screen. I must have accidentally hit a button. So, okay, I want to get the Fallout 4 one. Yep. And like I said, Tink, there's a bunch of others, too, for different shows. If you were ever into Firefly, Cellist, I think it was Cellist saying there was one for Bob's Burgers. If you ever watch that cartoon, that's great. And there's just a whole bunch of others out there. So... Okay, just change scenes. Okay, wrong scene. There we go. Sorry. I am not a professional. Don't either do as I say or as I do because you'll be screwed. Okay, so. Oh, wow. Now that I try to boil it, getting hotter, a lot of stuff's floating to the top. Okay. The sauce is about done. So remove in a small bowl, whisk together. Okay, stir into cook until slightly thickened.
Your
Computer,
timer is done.
stop. So we need to find our little bay leaves. Get those out of there. Where's my mitt? There it is. This is already, I think. There's one bay leaf. You don't want to eat the bay leaves, they're just for flavor. Hello. Here, little bay leaf. Here, boy. Hurry up. Come on, little buddy. There it is. Hide. Yeah. Okay. Cornstarch. Oh, right there. This is warm. Cornstarch will help thicken pretty much anything. This is obviously diluted in some water. This is already pretty darn thick, and I think I've got more here than will fit in those two ramekin bowls. So I may just have me a little leftover stew. Okay. That's not too hot. Where can I put you? Oh, that's right there. Put you out of the way. And while we give that a minute or two, this is the last of that first batch of that hot pepper infused vodka. I got a whole jug over there that I need to drain. Not drain, shoot. When you pour it through the strainer to get all the debris out. So I made a double batch of the hot pepper infused vodka about 2 weeks ago, and it's ready to drain and bottle. Good stuff. And this stuff has got a nice kick to it. The odor alone, just the onions and the peppers. Oh yeah, it's got jalapeno pepper in there. And it burns a little going down. Good stuff. Oh, have some white wine. Yeah. Let's do some wine. We have a little, never heard of it, Line 39, Sauvignon Blanc, 2019. A little bit left. Let's do a little bit of that. Tired of Coke. Sorry, Nuka-Cola. What does this remind you of? Oops. Except I didn't do it. I don't know who does that. Spills their wine. Of course, I'm not raging in a game because I don't know how to shoot a rifle. How the hell are you out of wine? You should have bottles in reserve. Tank. Yeah. I'm wondering, is there enough here? Maybe I can make a third one of the small ones. Let's try that. Still got some time. Yeah, we can do that. This board is too small. So we're improvising a little bit. We have a little bit of this puff pastry left. See if we can roll it out big enough to make not only the two big ramekins, but one of the smaller ones. Come on. So I've noticed that on cooking streams, it takes longer to cook something usually than if you weren't streaming. Because, you know, you're trying to talk to people and pay attention to chat and stuff, but it's more fun. Especially when somebody kept playing those damn song blurps and I was trying to dance. Yeah, Tink, you do a derpy white girl dance. I just do a derpy dance. But when you're at a bar, lights are down low, you're not trying to impress somebody, you don't really care. Oh, oven. Okay. So, why don't you use that little knife? What did I do with the little knife for the pastry? Oh, there it is. Okay, so. So normally I've not really done this type of stuff before, but I'm assuming I need to leave that lip around the edge, otherwise it'll just fall into the inside because you want it to kind of curve over the edges. And what little I have left, we're just going to toss that. So that should work. So we're going to do three now. 2 of the 16 ounces and this little 7 ounce. Yeah. And I think I need to buy the 32 ounces. That would be perfect for this. So, computer. Oh, that's right. Never mind. There are no timers set. This is done. This is thickened. Oh, yeah. Nice and thickened. You're boiling. Simmer. Let's go ahead. Move this aside. I definitely need more counter space. Bring that big old pot over here. Oops. Maybe that's how I change scenes. I move the mouse. Because I just changed something else over here. There we go. Okay. Bring our big old pot, set it down. Okay. The thing is, this is going to take another 15 minutes to cook in the oven. So normally I end around 4, but if you guys want to hang around, though I know there are some other streams starting up right around 4, Connection Project for instance. If you guys want to jump over to that, I have no problem with that whatsoever. Okay. So to do this, let's see, remove, yeah, cornstarch, did that. Oh, that's right. I don't want to use a metal one. Again, wise to never use a metal implement on cast iron. You can accidentally scrape it, which won't damage it beyond repair, but it's not good for it. So, let's see, how much? 8 ladle portions, okay. I guess we can fill it close to the top. See if we've got enough for all 3. So this is nice and thick. It was already kind of thick before I added the cornstarch. But if you've cooked before where a recipe calls for cornstarch to thicken something up, you'll notice there is a difference. Okay. Yeah, I think I got enough for all 3. Oop. Okay. No, I don't. I only have room for the 2. Because I want them kind of fullish to the top. Let's try the 3rd. Screw it. I can always scrape a little bit out of the other 2. So we got Mama and Papa Deathclaw Wellingham, and then we got little baby Deathclaw Wellingham. By the way, general rule of thumb, especially with cast iron, don't rinse it out until the pot cools off. Usually it's a general rule of thumb I've read for any pot, not just cast iron. Because it can deform the metal. Of course, cast iron, I doubt you're going to deform. Ah, come on, let go. Need a spoon. And let's just do a little bit here. Little bit. Here. Okay. Set you aside. Let's do our puff pastry. Got some on the edge. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I like cooking. I like watching people cook, but others may not. Sometimes it's the mistakes that are made or the gaffes that kind of make it. But okay, let's see. Hopefully this will puff up a bit. Ooh, that's warm. Okay. It's got more of a lip on it. And this one, come on, let go. Little baby one. Huh. I don't know if I got enough edge on it. baking pan, baking pan. What do the baking pans? In case there is some spillage. Okay. This is what's going to go in the oven. So, this goes in for 15 minutes. Oh, the egg. Almost forgot the egg. What do I do with the... There it is. I'm brushing on too thick because there's a little indentation there. Hopefully, like I said, it puffs up. I mean, it is called puff pastry. Kind of implies it's going to puff up. If it doesn't, I'm going to be very miffed. But it'll still be edible, I'm sure. I think you can see this. Yep. Again, it called for egg yolk, but I'm using the whole egg. So, as I mentioned, next cooking stream in a month, I'm thinking about doing some baking. I don't know what. So, we've already done bagels. That was the last stream, so we probably don't want to do bagels again. But if anybody has any ideas or suggestion, be more than happy to add them. Oh, by the way, I've got a Discord now. The link should be on my About page. You can add them into the Discord, do them on Twitter, you know, whatever. I'm open to suggestions. And maybe what I'll do is, like, every other cooking stream will be a themed one, like, you know, the Fallout, the Skyrim. And then maybe every other one in between, we'll just do something basic. Okay. Hate to waste the rest of this egg. Okay. But I guess we're going to. So, let's go ahead and put this in the oven. No. I know what you're going for. You're going to get it. Computer. Set oven timer for 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes, those should be out. So, the mold pairs. There we go. So, okay, we are good to probably add in the pears now. Let's switch this to the front burner. Yeah, see, I don't know if 5 would have fit in here. So we're just going to do 4. Fifth might have fit in there. Probably push it over to the top. Let's see. Come on. Good little neck. Should have put in a 5th. Computer, set pair timer for 15 minutes.
Pair timer, 15 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so that should be ready just about the time as the pot pies. So, coriander. Sorry guys, ran a little bit long here. So, not a problem, Tink. Thanks for stopping by. You go lurk away. So, let's see. Cheeky, I got buffer and my delay actually went... Oh. Yeah, Twitch has been really derping out sometimes. For a while there, it was like going down every day on me. Like, not last week, but the week before. And then it stopped doing it. And then I noticed, like, it was happening to Tink and a few others there for a while. And switching the Twitch server seems to help. But I think there's more to it than just the servers. There's got to be like something else going on. So, I don't know. Maybe overload or something. Who knows? So, let's see. We got here, got the bacon treat. You did that already. So, while we're waiting, anybody have any questions or anything at this point? You know, advice or criticisms? Yeah, I know you got some criticisms. So, what's 2 plus 2? That depends. You talking old math or new math? Old math, it's 4. New math, I don't know. And there's also Tink math. Sorry, I had to go wipe my nose. Some of these spices and the heat and stuff is making it run a little bit, so. Oh. You keeping guard, huh? You're a good boy, aren't you? Treat? Want a treat? Okay, we'll give you a little one. Set. Good boy. He can get a little enthusiastic. You can feel his teeth, but he never bites. Once he feels your finger, he kind of backs off. Except when he's really excited about, like, his chew toy. Oh, man. I wasn't done. Here, I wasn't done with this. Let's check our pears. According to the picture, I guess they're supposed to be infusing all that syrupy flavor and stuff, and the color don't seem to be doing so. So, increase the heat, okay, heat over, remove the pears and place on a plate, right. Increase the heat, and heat until the liquid reduces to a syrup. Then strain the syrup through a mesh strainer to remove all these spices and fruit, and serve over it. So, yes. So let me see if I can clean up a little bit here while we're waiting. No, that's going to take longer. All right, I'll just have to address these things after the stream. So, anyway, I'm going to keep the stream going until everything's done. If you want to hang around and wait, you are more than happy to. Otherwise, if you have other streams to go to, because there's some of them starting around this time. Like I said, I know Connection Project starts around 4. But there's a bunch of other people out there. You are more than welcome to leave a lurk and head over or do whatever you wish. Poor little tank. I got so much wine over here, I don't know what to do with. Don't have any cider. What else was she missing? Can't find it. But anyway, I really appreciate everybody hanging around. I think this is the biggest numbers I've had, even on the first cooking stream. I like cooking. It's fun. The act of just making something out of other things is, whether it's food or construction or, you know, artwork, it gives you a sense of accomplishment. With food, it doesn't always turn out edible. I remember some of my early experiments. Was it actually in Demonic's stream the other day? He was making lasagna. It looked fabulous. And it brought to mind my first lasagna that I ever made back in my 20s. Sorry, my slipper's falling off. And I had my cousin and I think one of my brothers, maybe his wife, over. And we were just going to eat the lasagna and play cards that night. So my cousin showed up and I was cooking stuff and getting ready to pop it in the oven. And he just kind of looked at me with this weird look and he said, shouldn't you be browning the meat already? And apparently I looked at him with a look like a spotlit deer. I totally forgot the meat. So we had a vegetarian lasagna. It was good, but as he told me about a week later, he had to use the restroom a lot after that. But it was still good. So, lesson learned. Always read through your recipes. Always check to make sure you have all the ingredients and you have it in your mind what you're going to be doing. That's like these pot pies. I did not read it through, even though I keep telling you guys to do that. And I did not have the timing down right. And that's the other thing with these cooking streams. You know, I've seen an average of 2 to 3 things in each stream. And you need to time them to make them come out right in the time frame that you're allocating, whatever. And normally I do 1 to 4 p.m. It is now 4:14, and I still have stuff in the oven and boiling. Excuse me. But, oh, there we go. Boiling or simmering? Let's see. Yeah, I'm supposed to be simmering, not boiling. So anyway, I've seen some of you other guys stream and cook, and like I said, Demonic and his lasagna looked fantastic. Both Quarters and Tink I've watched cooking streams along with Mally, and even the mistakes, like the sweet rolls, they didn't come out looking perfectly in Quarter stream. But I'm sure they were delicious. And Tink and Mally streams, I mean, their foods came out looking perfect as far as I could tell. And it's just fun to watch people cook if you like cooking and food. So, questions? Comments? Anybody? Anybody got something they just want to talk about? We can chat for a few minutes. We've got about almost 6 minutes for both the pears and the Willingham. Let's take a peek. You guys won't be able to see it, but it doesn't look like the pastry's puffing up, but we'll see. It's only about, well, 10 minutes through. So let's see. Okay, my cooking is always don't care how it looks, I just want to taste good. Yeah, yep. But, you know, sometimes the look is some of it. That's like these mulled pears. This is how I guess they're supposed to look after mulling in that sauce. So far, they're still kind of pale looking. If we look at them. See, they're still kind of pale. They're not that dark. And maybe I got the wrong type of pears. Oh no, that one's starting to darken a little. And maybe that will come with the syrup, because you're supposed to reduce the sauce that it's in till it's syrupy and then pour it over the pears. So maybe that will add to the color. So let's see. Only thing I put proper effort to is my BBQ. And actually, I don't grill because I live in an apartment and they outlawed charcoal grills, which I think are the best. Got 20 years ago because some numbnut was cooking on one right next to the plastic siding and melted part of the siding on the building. So now you're only allowed to use propane, gas, and to be honest, I just don't cook that much for others. So for me, there's other ways to cook other than a grill. Matter of fact, I saw a recipe this morning on how to cook steaks just like on a grill, but not on a grill. So got one of those, what's it called? Sorry about it. Oh, the Cuisinarts, which is sort of a combination air fryer, oven stuff. And I'm thinking I can maybe try to grill something on it, kind of like on a grill. I have to look at it and check it out. So anyway, God, I got a mess to clean up here. I'm gonna have to run 2 or 3 dishwasher. Well, yeah, 2 or 3 dishwasher loads. And unfortunately, even on a Sunday, I got a little bit of work to do yet. For Monday morning, right, bud? You're a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. You wanna go say hi? Come here. Let's go say hi. Hey, everybody. Bowser says hi. See? There he is. Look at the window. Look at the window. Look. Nope. No, not at the pot. See? Look at the camera. There you go. There you go. He's my little baby boy. And now I gotta go wash my hands. So again, yeah, next month we'll do some sort of baking stuff, and I'm willing to take suggestions. Again, if you want to drop them in Twitter or on my Discord, again, the link is on my page in Twitch to the Discord. Everybody's welcome at this point. There's a cooking category or just general category. Drop in suggestions and we will consider what to do in a month. And then, of course, next Sunday, we will resume the gaming, go back into Metro Exodus, and we've only gotten 1 stream under our belt on that game. So that one's probably going to last at least another month, is my guess, if I recall from when I played it over a year ago. So it'll probably last well after the next cooking stream. And I need to consider what games to do after that. So, let's see. Ooh, they are starting to darken a bit. Yep, see? I think you can see that. Hairs are starting to darken. It just takes time. So I'm not used to just chatting. I'm used to doing something. So, what do you do when you chat? I guess talk about... Weather's nice here in Ohio. Sun is out, sky is blue. Temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Computer, what's 57 degrees in Celsius?
57 degrees Fahrenheit is about 13.89 degrees Celsius.
So it's almost 14 C. For those of you that use Celsius, which I think is most of you. But it's still a good day. Got the windows open. Ah,
Your
computer.
oven timer is done.
Stop. Let's see how our pies look. Oh,
Your oven timer is done.
computer. Cancel timer. Computer. Set timer for 2.5 minutes.
Second timer, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Starting
Okay,
now.
so it looks like on the Deathclaw Wellingham that the little one, the crust fell in. I'm sure it's still edible. But the other two, it looked like it puffed out nicely, and it should look good. So, take shots. Okay, are you trying to get me drunk, Cheeky? Actually, that's, I guess, a rhetorical question. I'm trying to stay sober-ish. So, yeah, I know, I said ish. But, okay, I suppose I could do one more shot. I think I've still got one more shot worth of the hot pepper. May as well finish that bottle. And our pair timer.
Your
is
pair
done.
timer is done.
Thank you, I just said that. Computer, stop. Oh yeah, those did darken. It just takes time. So I'm going to leave them in until the oven timer's done. Because then I'm supposed to let that go down to a syrup. So. So what? Take shots. What? Me? No, never. Actually, Cheeky. Let's see. Finland, right? Is that where you're at? I think so. Computer, what time is it in Finland?
In Finland, it's 11:23 p.m.
Oh, shit. It's almost midnight there? Wow. Thank you for staying up late. How's your headache? I hope you're feeling better. Oh, that is like spicy. Definitely don't want to do more than a shot or two of this at once. That has got a kick to it. Oh boy. Ugh. Okay. Oh, here am I talking about staying soberish and I'm drinking wine too. So. Almost. Okay. Computer. Stop. So, let's take our pears out. This was not the right bowl. This was the bowl that I originally had the pears in. And not like the pears are carrying. Scoop them out, put them in the other bowl. Let this stuff turn into a syrup. If I drop some hot stuff on you now, you're not gonna like it. Over. Won't you hurt? Probably do a derp and spill the entire thing. Oh yeah, look at those. Okay, so. Okay. Look at these things. Where's the other bowl? There it is. See if I can get them to stand. It's giving me fits. Those are nice and steaming hot. Here we go. So, they're not done yet. Need to get that syrup to reduce. So, let's get this pot out of the way. Reduce down. Let's get our pot pies out of the oven. Where's my mitts? My mitts. I just had them. Hello. Oh, come on. How did I misplace my mitts? Shit, there. Oh, yeah. Look at these. Ah. Okay, that mitt's got a hole in it. Look at this. Look at that. Is that good looking or what? Like I said, the small one kind of caved in a bit. Didn't really coat it well. This one looks really nice. That one, I think, is where I re-rolled the pastry and it's got a little hole in it. Look at those. I may eat the small one and save the other two. Those can be reheated. But that is our Death Claw Wellingham. Basically pot pies with Death Claw meat. And I will not spoil it. I think Raven was asking, what do you substitute for Death Claw meat? Well, I told her she'd have to show up and find out. Well, if she's lurking, read the cookbook. It's good stuff. So, at this point, we're just waiting for the syrup to cool down on this stuff. And that to cool down a bit, and I will have a taste. So overall, nothing really went terribly wrong this stream. Everything turned out close to proper. Let me go ahead and get the eggs out so you can see all three items. So again, the three items on our menu today. Think you can see these? Okay, we have the Yum Yum deviled eggs. And as you can see, they are already being eaten. Good stuff. We have our Deathclaw Wellinghams. Mama, Papa, and Little Deathclaw, which kind of went by the wayside. All right, pick that up without getting too dirty. Yeah, this is where I probably drop it. I'm going to get my mitts too dirty. Okay. Here we go. We'll try eating that one. Let's put this back over on the stove out of the way. We will... Hell, that'll be probably lunch and dinner for the next day or so. Those are nice little meals. And again, we're waiting for the syrup. Let's go check that out. Waiting for that to reduce. And most of that we will probably throw away. We will strain it. But I want more syrupy texture. It's still pretty liquid right now. Versus plastic. Do I have a bowl? No, I don't have a metal bowl. Big enough. Should have saved one of those metal bowls. All right, we'll use one of the plastic containers. This is an old Brita container. As you can see, it's already starting to star. Eventually this thing, because I use it for straining the vodkas and other stuff, because the strainer fits right on top perfectly. And I will use that for the syrup. That's something. Yeah. I'm always afraid that when I do that, if I don't put it down in something, it'll like fracture and just start leaking everywhere. I know. I have a baking pan. Yeah. It's not pretty, but it's safe. That way, if it splits apart, no big deal. So that's what we will pour on this. So we have our eggs. Good. Yum yum deviled eggs. Mmm. 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 Let's see if our Deathclaw Wellingham. Yeah, I see you down there. You're not getting any. It's got onions in it, dude. I think you can see this. Yep. Yeah, the top on this one probably needed to be bigger. Ooh, hot. Oh, that's fantastic. Meat, the pastry, the vegetables. Seriously, this is excellent. It really is. The looks on this one isn't that great, but on the bigger ones, they look fantastic. And I'm sure they taste just as good as this little one, which means they're going to taste fantastic. Should be able to just stick them back in the oven and reheat them for like 15-20 minutes at 350, and they'll be perfectly edible. And a little bit of wine doesn't hurt. Yes, Tank. Yum Yum deviled eggs. Basic deviled eggs. Not as spicy as I like, but they're good. Deviled eggs are deviled eggs. I like to throw in some hot spices, red pepper flakes, curry pepper, Worcestershire sauce. And I prefer paprika versus chives on top, but I'm following the recipe per the cookbook. The Wellingham. Actually, this is the little Wellingham. The crust kind of fell into it. But here are the two 16-ounces. They turned out looking beautifully. You can see some of the egg yolk where it kind of puddled in the center, but these look good. So, I mean, I thought maybe going 32 ounces might be in order, but these are two 16 ounces, and that's more than enough for a meal. So this is like maybe, might have one of these later tonight, or at least lunch or dinner tomorrow in the next couple days. And we're waiting for the syrup for the mulled pears. It's still hot. We're waiting for this to reduce into a syrup to pour over the mulled pears. They did turn a nice dark color by soaking in that syrup. Basically, it's a mulled wine is all it really is. So, this, I think, cooking stream was a success. A little bit longer than I anticipated. But, oh, God, good. This is so good. It's got a nice little tart flavor to it because of the salt and pepper. Got celery, potatoes, onions, carrots. Excellent. Sorry, I'm eating on stream. And we're polishing off the last of this bottle of white I had. God, I may have to open another bottle. See? It helps when you have some in reserve. Let's see. How do you look? I would say that's almost ready. So let's see, those will last you a few, yep, those pot pies, yep. I already ate and now I'm hungry again. I know, we were talking about this in Demonic Stream. Was it Demonic Stream? Somebody's stream. Yesterday. And somebody was either cooking or talking about, they were talking about food, I think, Chipotle's or something. And all of a sudden people were getting hungry. Maybe it was Stubbler's stream on Friday. I don't remember. But yeah, some people, it's like they had just eaten a little bit before and now they were hungry again. Just watching food makes you hungry. It's like watching Anthony Bourdain or some of those cooking shows where they go around the world. They are just fantastic. You want to try all this different stuff. So, let's see. Will those be good? Yep. Just have to. I'm gonna have to go buy more wine. I definitely need a specific wine budget. Well, now wait a minute. Tink, do both you and your husband drink the wine, or is it just you? Maybe you should have him drink his whiskey and you drink all the wine. Maybe it'll last longer. So, let's go ahead and get our syrup versus waiting any longer. Hot. Yep, it's not really a syrup yet, but it's getting pretty thick. So, that is hot. I think I need to get a steel container to do this with versus this plastic. I think the heat is starting to make the plastic fracture. It's not that strong. Got a little cleanup. So it's not really a syrup yet, but we'll try it. It's still pretty liquid. So those are mulled pears. Basically, mulled wine, and we just stuck some pears in it. So they soaked up the liquid and the color. And again, I probably should have let this... That might be drinkable. I'm not going to toss that. So, those are our mulled pears. So let's do one more bite of this. Let's take a slice out of one of those mulled pears, see how that tastes. And these would taste equally good cold, I'm sure. Okay, so the inside, I don't know if you can see this, is still basically light. But, soak it in the liquid. Whoop. Actually, it still tastes more of a pear than like an alcoholic pear. But it's still good. Probably would have been better if I had let this boil down to a syrup. Matter of fact, I may do that. Yeah, I probably should have done only 1 or 2 pears. Versus even 4, even though the recipe called for 5. This will last me days. So, folks, that is our stream. Yum Yum Deviled Eggs, Death Claw Wellingham, and mulled pears. They all turned out pretty much looking closely to what they were supposed to. They taste excellent, all 3. And that is our cooking stream for this month. So, again, we're going to get back into the Metro Exodus game starting next Sunday. And then in a month's time, we will be doing our next monthly cooking stream. And as I mentioned earlier, for some of you that weren't around, we're probably going to alternate themed cooking streams every other month. And in between, just do something else. So our first cooking stream was Skyrim. Our second one was the ad hoc, where we did the bagels, the infused vodka, and the pickles. Matter of fact, ooh, I still got those pickles out there to eat. Not to mention a shitload of infused vodka. This one was obviously Fallout themed, though, again, I wish I'd have gotten the Vault suit in time. That would have just made it perfect. But maybe we'll do another Fallout here in the next couple of months, and I'll have the suit and everything. Maybe I can pick a Pip-Boy to read the recipes off of. That would be cool. So next month, we're probably going to do something non-themed, but I'm thinking along the lines of baking. Cookies, bread, pastries? I don't know. As I said, I will take suggestions, whether it be via Twitter or Discord. I do have a Discord now. The link is on my page, Twitch page. It's not big and fancy. I've only got a couple of categories and only a couple of users. And to be honest, I'm not out there to chat. It's just a central place to share information versus my streams and also other streamers. I try to hook them up using the announcement thing where you say, hey, this person started and all this. But you're more than welcome to join. There are no stipulations or anything. Just click on a link. It should take you there. And there is a cooking and pet category because I'm into both. But suggestions for cooking streams for not just this upcoming, but any future ones, let me know. I will be more than happy to entertain any decent and legal things. And I'm willing to try just about anything. I am referring to cooking, but other things too. But anyway, so that is probably going to wrap stream for today. I appreciate you all stopping by. So let's see. So wait a minute. Do you prefer DRS or do you prefer wavy? What do you prefer to be called by DRS? Wavy? Do you have a preference? Oh, Pip-Boy phone holders? Yeah. I saw some Pip-Boy cups, but I was looking for an actual Pip-Boy itself. And yeah, there's one where I think you can clip your iPhone into it, but would... DR Swavy. Got it. DR Swavy, welcome in. We're just wrapping up stream. Again, Yum Yum Deviled Eggs, the Deathclaw Wellingham, and the Mulled Pears. And I've got enough food to last me probably until Wednesday, easy. And I've got so much more wine. If only I could share it with somebody, but I don't know anybody that is deserving of all this wine. So, let's find somebody to raid unless somebody has a suggestion. Where's my mouse? Here it is. Hopefully I don't switch screens again. Yeah, I saw that Cheeky a while back, but I haven't seen it recently. So let's see. Who is online right now? I know Connection Project is, but I think we raided into them just a week or so ago. Let's see who else is out there. Yeah, by the way, anybody ever notice that sometimes your monitors just kind of die on you? Not my gaming monitors, but one of my work monitors. I've had 3 of them die on me within the last year. One of them just yesterday, where it just kind of flickers the logo, and that's it. I can't get it to work with anything. It's cheap little Acer monitors. Oh, hey. No, that's not Aries. I thought Aries Cobra Kai was on. Let's see. Well, the white wine, you only had a little bit left. I've still got other bottles of wine. Actually, I am looking for... Ooh, Evo's on. I don't think I've rated him in a while. Slops is on. Let's see. Well, we got a few people in here. We could make somebody very happy. Ooh, Don is on. Let's raid Don Pinion, if you guys don't mind. So, well, these are like cheap $125, $150 Acer monitors. I've got some cheaper ones, which are like the pre 1920 by 1080. They're more squarish, and oh, DR Swavy, you want Evo? Okay. Any other suggestions other than Evo? Evo's got a few people. Don only has 2. That's what I was thinking about Don. If you're familiar with Don Pinion, he's one of our community. Okay, Blue Jays for Dawn. Tink is on the fence as usual. Kind of like her shooting. Sorry. Actually, I was playing State of Decay 2, and it has the bullet drop in it too. And it's hard to adjust to. I just wasn't shooting as far as you. Okay, so let's do Dawn. So, let's do our raid command. Hey, that one's working. The so command wasn't working. Why is he doing 2? Alright, I think my bots are kind of screwy. So we're going to raid Don Pinion. And of course his name scroll up the screen, and my photogenic memory is not working. There he is. He's playing something called Control. Trying out Control today. Looks like a suspenseful game. Oh shit, Dawn's ending? Shit, he's raiding. He's raiding into Evo. Duh. Okay. Well, I guess maybe we're going over to Evo. Unless there's another smaller screamer. Nope. Evo's only got 6. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Chrisman's on. Chrisman's on. He's just doing chatting. Have I raided Chrisman? All right, most of you know Evo. Not many of you know Chrisman. So we're going to do Evo. So, one of these days we will do Chrisman. So, Evo the dude. So I would say give Evo all your love, but, you know, he's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. But he's a lovable pain in the ass. So, hey all, thanks for stopping by. It was a great stream. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, Bowser will be back Monday through Friday for his stream, and gaming stream next Sunday until the last Sunday of the month, in which case we will be doing another cooking stream. I think we're going to stick with the monthly cooking streams. It's fun. People seem to enjoy it. We'll try to alternate the themes, like I said, but next month will be more of an ad hoc, probably baking. Baking what? I have no idea. Again, suggestions? You tell me. And actually, on this laptop, I don't know if I can copy the raid command. It doesn't like that. I'm used to a keyboard, and I'm just using a laptop keyboard, and it doesn't like it. So if you guys can do the raid command, I'd appreciate it. I don't think I'm going to be able to. So, anyway, thanks all. You all have a great weekend. Check out everybody in the chat. Almost every single one of them are great streamers. We've got Tink TV. We've got Mally Girl. We've got Demonic, who was in here. We've got Old Man Kevin. Lynch ML. I mean, there's so many great streamers. So, hey, bye. Have a good one. Toodles.